KZN Tonight podcast igabana Mukini Shandu and njengenjwayelo ngihamba ngihamba noMr Vuso namhlanje sivakashelwe fika losithathu Mr. Fika losithathu himself Ubheka Mtolo and the politician esizini kakhulu la esifundazweni saKwaZulu-Natal, as we all know ukuthi he's a former PS, Provincial Secretary of the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal, and also abantu abaningi basamkhumbula lapha eKokstad, Greater Kokstad Municipality, as mayor wakhona, and abanye bamkhumbula kakhulu ngokuba Deputy President of the Bhinqa Nation, I think. Wayekade ehlalisa ungizo lapha bathi uqabana
axatshana madoda naxatshana abanindisizulu
wafaka omunye wafaka uke wabantu baba Mtolo siyabamukela kwi-KZN Tonight podcast. Siyabonga kakhulu ukuthi usihloniphe uze lapha kithi sizokhuluma nawe mfowethu.
No, thanks very much. Good afternoon to viewers.
Siyabonga. Yize izodlala sekuntambama ke, as you know ukuthi KZN Tonight podcast izodlala sekuntambama.
I must declare ukuthi I'm here as an observer, eh?
Yeah.
I won't be asking questions.
Wey, ungathaka kanjani iteje kale. Bamtolo, let's look at nje ama questions amncane esinawo for wena. It's going to be a very light interview because we want to check ezinye zezinto. What are you doing now?
No, thanks very much. I'm a full-time head of police monitoring and evaluation in the province of KwaZulu-Natal ANC at Pixley Kasame House.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Are you not into farming?
No, that's private life. I'm farmer. I'm also a farmer by private life.
Oh, okay. But let's look at your legacy as the PS of the ANC in the province. Many things were said and many good things people saw, and many bad things also ezakazashiwo. If you were to look at your legacy, ungathi kuhambe kanjani? If you scale yourself out of 10.
No, it will be difficult to scale yourself. I think some people that look at your work must evaluate, because of course that would be subjective. I've never seen somebody to scale. If all of us in academic work we can mark our scripts, of course we'll pass with distinction. We'll all have we'll have distinctions. It's subjective. It's not, it doesn't carry weight.
Yes.
I think it's a mixed issue, because remember, when we're elected, firstly we're elected in a conference that was divided into half. Literally divided into half. Yeah. But I think, let me trace you back. Remember, I was elected in the PC of the ANC directly in 2015.
Yes.
I've been there since 2015. But I was not the newcomer. Remember, I was there when I was the Youth League, representing the Youth League in 2008, 2011. Then there was a break. Then in 2015, I came back. Yeah, I served with Kaunda first as my chair. Hlungwana was the deputy. Then I served with Umdlungwana and I think Magaqa was the deputy.
Yeah.
And then that term, and of course ended unceremoniously in 2011. We disbanded. But I was not a newcomer in the PC of the ANC, which gave me to understand that I'm not moving in a path that I don't know. Because remember, in the Youth League, the time we're in the Youth League, we entered areas that ANC never existed before.
Oh yeah.
I remember when I was going to KwaHlabisa, I think 2009.
Yeah.
Towards elections, but around early 2009, around February or so.
Yeah.
I launched a branch of the Youth League in KwaHlabisa. That time, the old KwaHlabisa was not with Big Five. Then there was Ward 1 there. If you leave the town,
yeah.
There was Ward 1.
On your way to Nongoma.
We went to Nongoma. Then we recruited young people there, and then Senzo was still a secretary.
Okay.
He could not believe how we got a branch there, and then
in his backyard,
and we launched a branch during the day.
There were no goals on.
It was no goals on. But by the way, when we arrived there, because we booked in Kwamsana for a week to go, literally to go and build branches of the Youth League. Then when I went there, we just find these people playing soccer there. In a soccer field there, and then we were carrying T-shirts, and when we dished T-shirts there, and then immediately old people came. Where is Nduna there? Said, what are we doing?
These young guys.
These things are not done here. You don't just wear NC T-shirt anywhere. Who says who? No. Then they forced them to take off those T-shirts. They took off those T-shirts, but we managed to speak with Abo Kapteni. We just split it. They must give us a chance at least to speak with the leaders of the teams. Then we have contacts. Then we came back and recruited these young people. We have a branch. And then, of course, those were 18.
You still remember who was the first chairperson and branch secretary there?
I don't remember. It's a long time.
It's long.
It's long
2009.
2009 is long
Almost
time.
2 years.
But we started to enter areas that were never entered in terms of physical appearance of the ANC. You see, we went to North Zululand. There was a time, I think there's an area called Tifilu Losberg. There was an area called Tolagele. There's a village they called Tolagele. I went there with comrades from Zalani Malo.
Is it not under Dumbe?
It's under Dumbe, yeah. It's under Dumbe, that area. I went there with comrades to have a meeting there of young people. And then they just disappeared in Losberg town. And they gave me direction. I went alone there. Then I had a meeting with I think the girl there was a regional secretary, was Simelana.
So the Simelanans.
Yeah. Then when I come back, I found that people have barricaded the road. All people have barricaded the road. They have pangas, spears, everything you can think of.
Bush knives.
Then I have to appeal to them, and then I have to use my skill. I said, when people kill people in KZN, they always say they blame Mntwana Kapindangen. It is you that you are putting the Mntwana's name into disrepute. Because if you kill people, they accuse him of
inciting the violence.
And yet he's a very good and a respectable man who hates violence. And I knew that I'm speaking to their emotions, not to their brains.
I see.
Then automatically the elder say, "Hey, Bafan," call them to drop things around, and then they allowed me to pass. But I was shivering.
I could imagine.
Because I read that between life and death.
Yeah.
Because I was alone in that time. There were no podcasts, nothing. But we had a meeting about with 15 young people there. Then when we came in 2022, people, they don't know that there was... to convince me, because remember, I was a man that was comfortable. I was leading a very performing municipality. At some point, it was number one in the province.
Exactly.
For 2 consecutive years. It was good in all angles.
In fact, you left a good legacy there because the municipality is still financially stable.
Yeah, financially, even now, you can't...
Because municipalities nowadays, they are unable to
You can't break it. The system we build there, it's going to take... It must get a madman to break it. Then, but then they said they want me to come so that I must sort out local government. And then, and the person who finally put a nail to agree is Chomos Bia, by the way.
Wow.
Whom eventually, when you arrived at the conference, we're now... But the person who finally convinced me that I must stand.
So it's not Uzwit.
No.
As
It's
they claim.
Chomos. Uzwit came in because he had to lead a campaign. Of course, I'm coming from
Okay, from the region.
But the person who literally convinced me to stand was Chomos Bia.
And then
come a long way. Yeah, but we're getting that. Then when we came in, of course, that conference, you saw that conference. They would think that
the emotions were high.
Emotions were high, but it was the first time where you removed the secretary and the
in fact,
chairperson.
In fact, the top six, the top five,
almost the whole top five.
Yeah.
Only Shomuga came back. Then you can see that emotions were high, and then expectations are also very high. And these ones will change things. Then we came in. Then we were preparing for a conference, a national conference. Then the most of the time we spent on preparing for the national conference. Of course, we had to analyze the reality of KZN, and then we have to choose. And then we set many meetings, and eventually we agreed that in terms of KZN dynamics, it won't be easy to pronounce Comrade Ramaphosa as a president.
I see.
We had to choose Zweli Mkhize.
Okay.
But because we were brave, we've been brave during the days of the Youth League. Very few people know this. We have to call the president to seek a meeting with him.
Yeah.
We met at the airport and tell him. President was not surprised. Remember, we're the last province to announce, remember? Because we're also treating very carefully because we knew the reality.
Yeah.
Then said, President, on Monday we may announce. Because of dynamics of KZN, the realities, it's not going to be easy to pronounce your name. We're going to pronounce your name, Kaizer. But we're going to give you an assurance. If you win the conference, we'll give you 100% support. We'll support you to the teeth.
So even on
Yeah.
post interviews you did, you were very clear about.
And then we kept to the word.
Yeah.
We kept to the word, and then immediately when the results came, I won't tell you whom I was working with in the media space, but I activated my guys to say, organize the media outside. They must come and accept the results. It's important that I accept the results and say they were free and fair, and indeed they were free and fair. Then if you remember, it was a meeting about 30 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Then I went there out and I accepted the results. Also, I must show that though inside, but in their face, I must show not a defeated face.
Yes.
You see, so that people of KZN must start to say, no, man, it means these boys tried. But
Yeah.
if the secretary says the elections were free and fair, they accept the elections and all that, then immediately in January, we brought the president here. We worked with the SG, Comrade Balula, we brought the president. In KwaDukuza, we worked in KwaDukuza there in town. Hey, people were so enthusiastic. We went to Maritzburg, Heroes Arc there. People were so enthusiastic. Then we literally supported the president and all that. Then we went to elections and all that. Then before we go to elections, I got an information that the former president is gonna open his own party, and he's gonna announce it on the 16th. Hey, this thing is unbelievable. But we in the official,
Were you shocked?
we in the official, no, we're not shocked. The signs were
That was
there.
in 2023.
To 2024.
Yeah.
Oh,
2023, yeah.
23, yeah.
The signs were there because, remember, he has been running away from us for a long time.
I see.
As a
Not
result,
that you guys were not trying to reach him.
now we tried to reach him.
Yeah.
We even sent the former chairperson of Musadladla,
Yeah.
Comrade Tebekulu,
Okay.
to go to his home, and then you could not get hold of him. We tried all else. But we realized that when we got the information, it didn't shock us. Like we already saw that there was
Something
a distance between
condense
him and the
all that.
ANC
Yeah.
and all that. And then it was then on the 20th, I think within 3 days, we called a special extended APC where we arrived there. You can see that there was a tension. Because some of them were in disbelief. This man has been here in the ANC for the longest time. He has been telling people that no matter what the problems you face, you must never ever leave
the ANC. Yeah.
You must stick with the ANC because leaders come and go. In fact, in 2019, there's a clip that is always released where he says, if I can quote him, clip it verbatim, not 100%, when he says, if the ANC elect isilimo sakwaZuma, siyekeni isilimo sakwaZuma, votelani ANC nina ngoba siyophuma ngelinye ilanga. Then it was like, it can't be him who do this. But I must confess, we underestimated his influence on the voters.
I see.
That one it's a blind spot we must accept. While we estimated his influence on the voters, we also underestimated his message of creating two ANCs, ANC of Ramaphosa and the ANC that is genuine, which is represented by him. And that message was reaching voters, especially ANC supporters, as a correct message, yet it was a wrong message. Then, because people, when they went to vote, I will give you a one example.
Yes.
In Ward 4, in eThekwini, for example, people who were there, when Duma arrived there around 10:30 or quarter to 11,
Yes.
every taxi that was coming there, every person there, it's a strong ANC ward, Ward 4, it's a well-known strong ANC ward. Every person who was there was wearing ANC regalia, almost all of them in the queue.
Where is Ward 4, by the way?
Ward 4 is around Changa.
In Chang.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Now, then Uduma discovered that these ones, when they come out of voting, they are staying in the next of the NC table. They are speaking about, did you see Umdali ukuthi ukezansi?
Oh.
They are confirming amongst themselves, the voters, ukuthi nimbonile ukuthi ubaba ukezansi. Then Uduma then
Picked it up.
ukuthi no man, these people are not voting ANC. Bekhuluma ngobaba, they are voting someone else. Then while they were wearing ANC regalia, but they were not voting
The ANC.
the ANC. But also they were not voting MK in their minds. They were voting Ubaba.
Okay.
I see.
See, they were voting Ubaba. Then that was the problem. Then when results came, it was they were devastating. And then around, I think around 6, when I was getting evidence, all the results and the pitch of the province, then I said, I have not phoned it home. Let me phone you. There is an NC hotline.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, it's an NC hotline.
Yeah.
At least
exactly.
I phoned with the confidence. Hey, Zwite, hamba kanjani? What hey? Hey, I see his voice, man. This man is finished. Hey, akahambe kahle dla ngamandla. What is happening? Ithathe wonke amawadi emkhile.
Yes.
Kanjani? What do you mean? No. 2 municipalities are gone.
Huh?
Almost every ward. Githi, okay, what about Mzimkhulu? They've managed one damage in one ward. But we are still fine. Far fine. Cork State were fine. Cork State, they have not even win a VD. See? I said, okay. Hey, I realized this thing, man. I can't believe it. Yeah, it was.
I like.
It was like that. Then the time was about elected conference, national conference, and go to elections, and elections became devastating as they were.
Yeah.
But what we were able to do, which I can credit ourselves, is that we were able to unite the party immediately. Structures. Remember structures, for example, let me tell you, there were big regions that didn't support us. I can calculate, I can just name 3 of those big regions.
Okay.
It's Mosmapita leadership. They didn't support us. Nokamanyao didn't support us. Tolomani, those are big ANC regions. They are very, very big. But because we didn't patch them, we didn't lead them to show them that even in PC meetings, they were not like they are outcast. We immediately jailed with them. And then when we went to elections, we like, you could not feel that these people they didn't support the elected leadership. They were not treated differently. And then even in their programs, we have to make sure that programs they are highly supported. Those programs, especially regions on the north. Then it was we can credit ourselves of uniting the organization. Of course, there would be some smaller yana pockets.
I remember that in politics, one of bitter forever.
Yeah, but overall, we were able to. But what I was brought in to stabilize local government, that was my biggest obstacle.
You know.
Because
yes,
I can tell you now,
Yeah.
it's not easy to stabilize local government. A lot has happened in local government.
Yeah.
not only because
If
you're
you start to come in and then try to be firm, you will find a huge resistance.
Yeah, not only because maybe you are a bad leader or something like that. If you look at municipalities, there are so many vested interests.
Yeah.
So the moment you try to step in, they will push back and they will push hard.
They are where when you touch a button
Yeah.
of stability, you get many calls.
Remember that
do
some
that,
people
yeah.
benefit from this chaos.
Yeah.
They like it. It should be like that.
But what I'm getting from Mr. Mtolo is that he's very abajwayelekile ama leaders afana na where you acknowledge most of the things where when you went wrong and you are easy saying I've done wrong here. And Auna Amashon to go around and try and support to team. It was because of this and that and that. Like the issue, which is a very big issue in the as underestimator JZ in terms of because abantu abaningi didn't see it coming. You know, we knew there was MK, but I don't think we were expecting. We expected what happened my elections. Now let's come to the government of provincial unity. I like to believe that you have part of it. You formed it.
Yeah, I'm one of the founders.
Founders, yes.
Key
Yeah.
founders,
It's your legacy in the province. When did you realize that we have to form government of provincial unity, and who did you call first, and who agreed into this?
No, it was clear that elections are like that. Remember, a secretary is a very key person in the NC. Very, very key.
Yeah, the CEO of the.
It's like the CEO.
Yes.
If I can put it that way. It's a key person who must have a foresight. I know that people, they always thought I'm hard on the opposition, but in politics you must understand there's what you know in public.
Yeah.
What happens in public.
Yes.
There are things that happens
Behind closed doors. Yes. True.
See, and publicly, I know that people project me some otherwise because of my portion.
Yes.
But behind closed doors, I can tell you, I'm a very good negotiator. I'm a very good negotiator. I've got good public relations. Then I started to make some moves with some of the parties.
Yes.
Yeah.
But because remember, I was sitting in the NEC, there was a statement of intent, and the statement of intent said we must, a party that is a leading party, not a majority party, a leading party where there's no clear winning, is the one that must invite parties to come and say, guys, I want to form a government. Let's talk. But I could not wait for that. We managed to speak with the party, but I was briefing, of course, officials, especially the chair. I was briefing to move, there's this move, there's this move, there's this move, so that if anything goes, we are not left aside. Then after that, I folded my arms at the provincial office. Then the party that was a leader here in KZN, lucky for us, it was when it was inviting parties, it was inviting through a written communication. It wrote to all parties except ANC and DA. It wanted to meet, it met EFF, it wanted to meet IFP. Eventually, I'm not sure they met or what, but I'm sure there was a time that Khuleko Hlonga waited for. It met Barnes. In fact, the day it met Barnes, we had a meeting with all parties.
Yeah, I remember.
Barnes left the meeting, then he went there. When we were looking at the
pictures on social media.
no man, this man.
Yeah,
He left here to that.
We're going ahead.
Yeah, we're going on. You see, now what happened is that we waited and then it didn't call us. Then the IFP eventually made contacts. And then the deputy president first met, I think he first met me, and that time I was quick to make a team. And then when I presented the team to the officials, the PC and PWs and PC, I was very clever to say, because of course the negotiations in the ANC are led by the secretary. I will lead the team, but I must remove those who are in government. Why I did that is because subjectivity comes. Even if we agree, I didn't want when we negotiate positions in government, we have people who got an interest. Now, Noma Vusola, Ufunba MEC of what. Back to us, ipate tiliting funalo MEC. Sitrakloka don't solve it. And the law is because une interest in this position. Then I therefore said I must bring stalwarts. But also remember in KZN, there were already a coalition that took about 1994
10 years
to 2006.
1994 to 2000, yeah, 12 years, you are right, sorry.
With the coalition. Remember, the IFP was finally removed by Ndebele in 2006 when it broke the agreement at the local government level. When they removed us in Newcastle, then Ndebele have to remove them.
In the province.
I
think then, he brought in EUDM, Noraj Bands.
Yes, that is the issue. Now, I said, okay, I must bring Ndebele. He knows how to negotiate with the IFP. I must bring Mabuya Khulu. I must bring Mabuya Khulu was one of the youngest officials in the ANC. Mabuya Khulu was very young.
At that time.
When he was official at that time. Then he's got a lot of experience. I must bring Mamu Weziu. Then I must bring Cyril Tlaba. Cyril Tlaba has been our legal guru. But he's very seasoned. Cyril Tlaba is very, very seasoned. Has been
at some point he advised to Dr. Mkhize.
Yes, has been part of these transitions at early ages. Has been trusted by the ANC. Then it's myself. Then you can see that the person who was serving in the PC was only myself, who was leading the delegation. Then when we negotiate, I would brief the officials. We've agreed here, we've agreed here. But it was a smooth thing. Our first meeting with coalition partners, we agreed we'll work together. That was our first meeting. When we left, it was clear that these four parties, they will work together.
Yeah.
The issue is about which positions. Even there, it didn't take us much. We just agreed. It was just side caucuses.
Yeah.
We agreed to went.
At some point, there was a comment you made, Wuti, it is very easy to work with someone who I'm Tandi.
Yeah, because remember, if what
Not to stand but ideologically.
ideological,
Yeah.
because
You know what?
you know where he stands.
Exactly.
What was also, you see, what you must understand is that I always say to ANC people when they get shocked when, for example, DA oppose BE, when the DA opposes Profession Act, I'm not shocked about I'm shocked about an ANC person who is shocked that DA is opposing. What?
Yeah, it's like thinking that someone who changes
A
beliefs
person
just because he's with
who's
you.
grounded on
Yeah,
ANC ideology and ANC orientation, and you have studied what is called in the strategy and tactics balance of forces, he would understand that in terms of the domestic balance of forces, DA is standing opposed what we stand for, and it won't change. And when you enter with that, you know, imela DA ngimela.
Yeah.
But
What brings us together?
there's a convergence at some point.
Yeah.
But ngiyamazi akafani nomuntu ozongena naye aloke eshintsha amakhala on the way. Akuzume on the way ukuthi uthi hayi man uthi you know it. Ukuthi when I propose this thing it's going to differ with me. Hence the importance of the GNU. That you could not bring a grand coalition. You must bring all parties.
Yeah.
So that mengaba bedlebeleka wazi ukuthi you still have a government. You see?
Government doesn't collapse.
Government doesn't collapse. But then GNU is got Afri what is called this thing? Freedom Front Plus. I know you said this not they are the same. They look the same.
They look this.
It's Freedom Front Plus. You know those ones are far right.
Yeah.
Then you got DA, you got us. And then you got Tom Mackenzie, you don't know what they stand for. Not really, I don't understand.
Yeah, but you really don't know what
His criminal record has been expunged.
Yeah.
But we don't know what they stand for, other than to try to get colored votes. And
Yes,
all
yes,
that. But you
yes.
can't say what does they really stand ideologically. You see, then you got ourselves. Then you got PAC. You know what
ANC is a project.
you know what PAC stands for. You don't doubt. You also know what IFP stands for. But also IFP is established party, it's an old party. You know, once you agree with the IFP at the central level, there's gonna be no mass party do as they wish. You see, because it's an old party. It's got a party system like ourselves. Then you form a government with people like that. That you can. But also there was a problem with those who think they may be close to us. They wanted us out. They were wanting us to, because one thing that you must never allow, Mavos, is when you are forming an agreement with SABC, ENCA, Newsroom Africa. They say we can form it, but divorce your wife.
Okay.
You must never agree to it. Those people, they don't want to have an agreement with business agreement with you. They can't say, but divorce your wife. We'll enter this deal on one condition.
So basically, we are saying
they are coming to rule your house before you even sign an agreement with them. Then nobody can come and say, we'll work with you, but fire your president.
Now,
or fire your SG.
that's where I was going.
He's now ruling your house before you even sign. Imagine once you sign.
What's next?
What is next?
Take your kids out.
Next time he will say, go and sterilize yourself. Go and cut your left finger. Don't like it. And you will end up, when you leave that relationship, we'll have no ear, no toes, no nothing. Don't do that.
That brings me to this question then. We go back to Mahlebeza Manning, province in, of course, Natal, that the GPU will collapse, and there are talks between the ANC and the MK. Was that ever something that maybe happened, or it was just a rumors? Is there?
No, remember, there's something that you must understand. Yeah, but people, they don't understand politics. You see, people of MK are people who have been with people of the ANC for a long time.
Yes.
I'm making a typical example. You know a guy called Moyo.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
You know Moyo?
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Moyo.
Umoyo beyiphotographer yami.
Exactly.
Ngamthatha kuNomagugu. I took him from Nomagugu. Beyithanda ukuthuthi uNomagugu. Mahleli nje uzokhipha uNomagugu.
Wathi akashintsha
But
kakhulu wena manje.
I realize that this guy's got a skill.
Yeah, I have quite,
And,
quite
but
good,
also he's passionate about this thing. I brought him and say we can work within the provincial office. Shoot ithombe kodwa ke ngoba ususina nami phela ngiphumele. Ungabe kushuthi uNomagugu kuphela.
Yeah.
We worked
Yeah.
together, we planned things with Moyo.
Yeah.
When he joins MK, I'm not going to stop communicating with him.
And now I get your
It's not
point.
going to be automatic. I make another example about some produce in MK. Start Nkosi Uchilezi. Nkosi Uchilezi inkosi yangakithi. In my region, I respect him. He has been our chairperson of the house.
Yeah.
Nkosi Uchilezi is MK. I differ with him fundamentally of him being in MK. He knows it. But I've not lost respect on him. Our relationship has not ended. I still respect him as Nkosi. We phone each other. We talk about many things. There was something ebenzekile ngimfakela ukuthi I forget what I was about, but ngangikhuluma ngento enabelungu phakathi. Wangiphendula wathi usho bapha abelungu laba bakujini udla ngamashi. Because we joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get.
Then the other, but you got asithatha umfana we-MK ube lapha. I think I'm not sure sakhona eParliament uThobanzuma. uThobanzuma mafahleni is related kumthandeni. Is literally related umzala wakhe. He's not going to end that thing.
And it's also your friend.
Awuzothi ubona uThobani ekhuluma nomthandeni eLiberty Mall. Umthandeni is selling out. They are cousins. But they've agreed ukuthi ndoda uthatha iroute wrong. We've even said they must go there. They came back about lehlulile le ndoda. Then sometimes abantu be-ANC when they got a frustration about particularly the MEC of Corktown.
Yeah.
Then when they meet with these MK people, they just share that frustration. Not that it's a formal talk. Okay. I-IFP kodwa yeah nabo be-MK bajaba ukuthi ya banilungisa kodwa thina singaphinde sininike iprovince manje ifuni ngoba because wena alikho isikole ngadla kahle. But there's no formal talk between the ANC and the MKP. And if it does, the ANC doesn't hide. If it does, people will know. ANC will announce that we have open talks, we'll meet the MKP. We'll meet them. But for now, we have various contradictions between ourselves and the IFP. And I'm still sitting, by the way, in the Political Oversight Council.
Yeah. Yes.
You see,
Yeah.
we do bilaterals with the IFP, and then we tell them we don't like this. They also be open to us. But we are a party.
Yes.
We got our own internal dynamics. As the ANC, we got our own internal dynamics.
Yeah.
Then allow us as the ANC to manage our own internal dynamics on this matter.
Yeah.
Then IFP says allow us to manage our own. Then you must understand that because we can't rule the IFP.
Yes.
They can't rule us. But it's a relationship that's going to have contradictory tendencies the whole time. Because remember, we're not the same party. We have not collapsed our parties to one party.
And we are still
It's going to be worse in local government. Because when we are going to launch local government, we're still going to tell people that how bad the IFP is. They must vote for the IFP. I believe they're going to tell people to not vote for us. But now we must understand that's the art of political electoral politics.
I see.
If we fail to understand that's the art of electoral politics, it means we are not matured.
Corner something that it's just a perception about the ANC. Ukuthi eqaleni you guys were so benibonakala ngazi ukuthi niqhelile kakhulu kubantu. The party was just the party serving the party, but the majority of people ngathi niqhele kakhulu kuzona. But we saw you coming to abantu ngazi noma singathi bese ku late in you did something that gave us a different perception about you when you did the thing ngamavundla no noMashudu,
yeah.
which was very
Wenza nomkami.
it was a nice content. It was a very nice content. And I think Kamantabaning, they get to see the other side of you, not just being a politician, stiff, wearing a tie, busy addressing people about the policies and this, but you're just out there and you're just playing game with people who are not politicians. We're just people who are on socials and it's just big on socials. Was that something that you did ngoba nje kuzenzakalela, or you were seeing ukuthi, look, there's a gap in the market, let's be visible on the socials? What was that?
No. It's not like that. It's a. If you trace us who have been like that, you see, when I was, if I can reduce myself, when I was mayor, one thing that I made sure that I do. If you go to Kopset now, you will find very few. They want more than 4. People are staying in a farm dwellers who don't have electricity. Because when I went there, I went to them. Mina ngiyahlala nabo phansi.
Yes.
Ngidla inyama nabo abantu basemaplazini. I sit down, ngidla inyama nabo in their establishments zabo, in their own go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they are part of me. You see, but I realize, man, what is happening here? I have to engage each and every farm. How do you feel when ugesi udlula phezulu kwabantu?
Okay,
you have to use Section 25, get money from DME and our own money because we're financial stable team. We flooded informal settlement, all informal settlement, electricity. Well, like that. But the issue of distance between us and the people as a party, it has been acknowledged a long time ago. It has been acknowledged by Mandela and some new tendencies, if I can put it that way. Some new tendencies have been acknowledged by Mandela's political report in 1997. That these are the new tendencies in the new dispensation of being as in government. That emanated in Port Elizabeth in the First National General Council to develop the document of the Through the Eye of an Eagle. Yes, you would broader requirements of leadership and all that. Stay in contact with the people, quality of leadership and all that. If you go to all these conferences, they've been, but the ability to sort them out is that they've worsened. But you go to the diagnostics report of 2017, there things are laid bare. How these things have crippled in the movement. Now, because of factionalism, it made the organization at higher level to have no capacity to rein structures, to be active structures that connect with the people. Because if I'm a branch chairperson, I've got a connection, I've got a direct line with the PS, Provincial Secretary.
Yeah.
Whatever the region says, I disregard. Because if the region acts on me, the PS will phone. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Who do you think you are? Now, I now know the guy who's in front of me is nothing. Then it's worse when it's connecting with national. And then Mantashe, in the diagnostics report, does acknowledge that it's one of the greatest weaknesses that it started as a genuine concern to national leaders, to provincial leaders.
Yeah.
It becomes a norm, it becomes a direct line, it becomes something that weakens the party system. It is true that in some areas you find that umufika nomuntu, ushout door to door. You have to introduce
guide person.
a branch. Umuntu branch, but oh, siyabonga branch. You ask man, a branch must not be introduced. Ordinarily, a branch must not be introduced.
Exactly.
To society.
Yeah, exactly. F46 I should know what's like.
You see, now if we are introduced as this branch, it becomes a problem. It's worse when you're gonna introduce a ward council. I'm thinking about the branch. When you introduce a ward councillor must know, may not know 100%, but at least must know within that VD, that village, these are the main issues that are problematic. For example, I was saying now, there are guidelines that have gone out now. I think
yesterday.
I was engaging one leader. These guidelines are good. The intention is good, but because we've introduced matric, we've introduced matric. But you see, on ward councillors, you must be very careful because you will go to Umsinga, for example. I'm making about Umsinga or the areas of Loteng.
Yeah.
This area, Loteng, is in Pendle. these areas are subjected about stock theft. You find this guy, this old man of middle age 45. He left school at standard 6.
Yeah.
He's known of a zero tolerance in terms of stock theft.
Yeah.
He has acted. He knows the stock theft unit. He has worked with people. He has collected their stock that are stolen. People, they trust him. When he stands as a ward councillor, then comes Mavuso with a PhD. He may not get 300 votes.
No. Even 10.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, even 10.
This person with his standard 6,
Yeah.
he will beat Mavuso on the ballot. Because the society is not looking on education, one of the variables. But on ward councillors, there are many variables that the society looks around this person. Then if you were going to be blanket, put the rules like that, you may end up they may not achieve the intended result. Then what councillors becomes the problem when you find someone who is not known. For example, I make an example. You know, Mavuso, I think in Gagbon, wayifaka futhi. Wabhala nje ukudelela kwakho na Mavuso. Councillor say what 8. Hati. Leti.
Ulo ujuphungu la. Uphungu lesasimbone emzumbi.
Oh yeah.
That's Hati.
Yeah, why kwakunosukuma sakhe ezumbi.
Yeah. Lo wethi ni dlo mosquito lapho and all that. Then people were worried ukuthi why this person not disciplined, why this person.
But I saw my comments but the guy works so hard.
Then when you go to comment, the people of his ward,
they tell you
the
no.
voters, who would know, man, this guy is enjoying life.
Joking.
He's joking. We know he's joking.
Yeah.
You see, it's our council. They tell you that this guy has built houses here.
Yeah.
He's got an NGO of some sort. He has done this on sports, he has done this on sports. He's there with his community. Now, you understand, when I entered far, you don't understand this guy.
Why are they not acting?
Why are not
You're like, hey, cancel njani likhuluma kanje.
and then, of course, his behavior will affect the standing of the ANC of somebody who doesn't understand. But if you think you will act on him, it's coming to, what has he done?
In fact,
This man is on holiday.
In fact, I heard from
it was a bad thing.
Yeah,
I found him good. He stopped this thing. I was always about right, but he community believes in him. He trusts him.
Yeah, in fact, bazophinde bamkhethe.
But he will elect him again.
Yeah, but
You must understand that, for example, what would be a requirement and the attribute of a councillor in Westfield may not be the same attribute that people of Mapumulo and what Leven wants.
okay. Yeah.
You see? You see, it depends on the needs of that community at that point in time. What would be an attribute of a councillor in Coxted? Maybe not the attribute of a councillor in Atredville in Pretoria. Can't be the same.
You are right. You have a valid point. Yabo nje uqinisile mawukhuluma ngendawo efana noDumbe Phongola umsinga. Yeah, you know, you find that umuntu has been dealing with certain challenges in society.
Yeah.
And there's been very clear, but mina no tayo wami ngifuka nge-office and then ifalele endlini.
I see.
Then mobabeka bobabili kanje. They may not, one you think will stand a chance may not stand. He may be found wanting.
Yeah.
We are going to local elections next year. What do you think you guys as the ANC would do better to restore a trusted Bantu or to people to look at you in a much more better way and to feel that they should be still the part of the ANC?
No, I think we need to be as honest as possible. Where we've made mistakes, we must literally acknowledge those mistakes. In fact, you must go to word-based. Acknowledge those mistakes. At some point, just apologize. If you apologize to people, they just want to see us humble. But remember, one of the things that you must understand, particularly in KZN, if you hear the voice of the people, other people, to be honest. Then they want to see what is like in practice. Humble. And if we are not humble again, they may in physical appearance. They will now know what the then we just have to, because for example, on by-elections, in areas where we've chosen good candidates, I mean, make an example, where we've chosen good candidates, voters have proven that they can still trust the ANC. I'll give you about, I think it's Ward 1, if I'm not mistaken, in Umzumbe, where we contested with a guy there called Umsum. He's a hard worker, that guy. And then when he tells me around 2, we're going to win this ward, then I look at the results of 24. That was 29 May, 16 June. That's how many, that's literally 17 days, 18 days difference. It's 2 weeks. Get what? What would have changed in 18 days? What? No, we're going to win. I knew he's a good candidate. I've known him for some time, for more than 11 years.
I know the chap you're talking about. Yeah, you know.
Then he won the ward. He literally won it. You see the guy from Upongolo, Ukhatebe.
Yeah,
The guy who's the current deputy coordinator now.
We
We knew that guy, if we contest in house, will win. Because Mufika Lapa, when we did it door to door, Kwashaban be IFP, with Nelson Votel Ukhatebe. Kushgasanga ni usiso kogi skipper MK. What I this time around, Nigilugus better. The MK impela got a law Joe. Right. Then sometimes if we give them good candidate, people will trust us back. They've proven that they can trust us back with power.
But are you preaching that to some of your comrades? Because some comrades on social media, they still show very serious arrogance. And it's the very same thing that you just said, Guti. They don't look humble at all. They feel like they're still in power. And some of the comments people have even said it, Guti. Nina nsayibona ukuthi nisekwi power namanje. And do you preach that, or maybe it's just something internally that you guys see?
We do, because remember, we've started a program that takes a long period, and it's going to take us a long period, what we call this renewal program of the ANC. We buge putwam like is safe.
Yeah.
Or possible.
Yeah.
Masibuya. Ama chance asibuyi no fish phela.
You've always said
Masibuyi no ngagarantela.
Yeah.
Unkalankala uzoba khona.
Yeah.
Azodla unkalankala the South Africa most of us. Unkalankala uzoba khona. Other smaller nyana snakes. And then you must have a process of removing what you don't want back to the sea. That process is going to take time. Bakhona vela abantu who don't believe in this ideal of the ANC, who don't even believe in it. They are just here. And then uma ngabe umavuso ebonakala ukuthi uzodila ne-interest yakhe.
Yeah.
Funa bamthuke to a level where it's finished. You see, they don't Usu says about, when he talks about the cater, talks about the cater. Uti cater is like a frame of a photo. A frame of a photo, its duty is to protect the photo. So nobiyawa, it crack a frame, but the photo will stay the same. It keeps a photo as it is. When you
buy another frame and
then buy another frame, because that's the duty of the frame. And say a cater is like that. Some photo doesn't say I must die and go down with the movement. The movement must be saved, even if I lose everything. You see, let me tell you, don't understand this. Let's hope I'm not gonna have a problem with the people of the NC.
Be very cautious.
Let me tell you, Mshanam.
Yeah.
It's a very big to people in South Africa. That thing is very big. That thing you phone an MEC driving to Ulund. There's a crisis that you must sort. Somebody you lead with. You say ngikufuna provincial office. No. Cancel that thing. I want to hear. Can I tell you it's gonna turn? It's gonna turn back and come to the provincial office. You have a 20 minutes now. You will drive again. You see? I'm just saying the power, the authority that goes with the office of being a provincial secretary of the ANC when it is a ruling party. When people sit and reconfigure you, that must be very painful. So UPS, so head of police. But if you understand the Khalima interpretation of frame, it's not about you. Because that position was never yours anyway. It was a position given by the ANC.
For 3 years.
ANC Bonuguti the position. We are no longer suitable or effective on it. Get another one. Be it. Because in fact basakuthanda mabesakubeka somewhere. Bangagotisa ekhaya. They can take you home. Because if you're home, you can go to a branch and say, they can take you home. You see? Then you must understand which we are a frame.
Yeah.
Anything that is taken in the best interest of the ANC, you must support it to the teeth.
Can I ask a very personal question?
Yeah.
After being reconfigured, what feel like when?
As I'm saying, I feel like I'm going to be but you see, when you reflect, you see some of us, because we are young and honest, when you reflect, you say, but it also gives you an opportunity to know things.
Yeah.
Remember, when you are in power, you take decisions without know how those who are affected by those decisions are feeling. You see, when that decision was eventually taken, I sat and I have a reflection on my own mind. I remember when we were elected in 2015, we elected under Zigalala and Super, and then Showground in Maritzburg. Among the things we did is to remove people. We removed Senzo as a premier, we removed Oma Mupik and others as MECs. I've participated in a lot of removing of people, mayors, while I was still there. Even now, the last victim was the mayor of Watogo, Comrade Tulint. Then we've removed Umshengu, Nabotomo. Those are our generation, close generation. You see. Then you therefore reflect, this thing, when you exercise power, it's not always good to others. What I'm feeling, it means they felt even worse because they were in government. Then you learn from that, but we say, if you can do to others, why do you think it can't be done to you? Once you reach that stage, you say it's fine. You leave, you continue. What Gabashe used to say when he encourages young people, those of us who were young, Sipo, when he was the provincial secretary, when he was encouraging us to be excel wherever we are, he used to say, Udumsan Makai, waye ati, yena umsebenzi we-ANC uwenza to detail, to its final perfection. Whereas athi ngisho inkathi ngathi angishalele ngashalela umgwaqo kudinwe yona. Athi wababa becoalition. Athi manje nganginika nje ukuthi angishalela umgwaqo, ithi ngoba umuntu oshalela umgwaqo. Awushalela umgwaqo, izingcoshe kuwona umgwaqo. Ithi ushayela kakhulu. Abantu bazothi lo mgwaqo umihle kanje ngenxa yakho. Then he was trying to still to us whatever responsibility you are given, do it to its perfection. You see? Then when you are removed here, we are put here, do that to its perfection.
Get you.
In the benefit of the movement.
Ngibonile ethi visible nje ubusemabhidi ensukwini, I think last week.
Yeah, we're in Mabhida to do policy document discussions. On Thursday, we are in Mzala Nxumalo in Vryheid. Yeah. And then I think, but all regions in the weekend, they are doing all of them. I will be in Vryheid on Thursday. I will be in Mzimkhulu on Sunday.
Yeah. Then in Nilungiseli NGC.
Then we go to PGC, then we go to NGC.
Yeah.
Okay. I think Mr. Mdolo siyabonga kakhulu and kuyintokozo okwenza kuthina nokusihlonipha and sibonga kakhulu Mr. Mavuso ukuthi ungesiwu lesithathu wafika uMtolo.
And you know why I said that thing last time? I'll tell you Mavuso why I said that thing.
Please clarify that.
I said that thing. You see, I went to that thing. I said it the last week of the elections. I was in Musadlal. I went to what 22. The ward councillor there is a guy from Yakwamtem. He was a branch secretary there. You see, there we did door to door, where the community meeting. Then I distributed 1,500 golf shirts.
What?
To ordinary voters. 1,500 golf shirts. Excluding amakangas, amabhali. Then after that, we went to Ntambama, went to Skawini, a mall.
Next to my pool. I saw you guys next to my pool.
Chief.
Yeah, ngasekhaya.
Chief. Less than 40 minutes, I'm not exaggerating, 1,200 t-shirts.
Got it.
abuwathatha like hotcakes. Then I realized that no man is gonna win it. You see, then I sat down and said, "Ulo start."
So now it means nothing.
I know ukuthi sekuzoba ufika no start.
I know.
Amatha afuka bela kasifuba.
But I don't come and figure I saw the video on TikTok.
Then after, by the way, he's one of the guy I phoned. Okay. Once again, they went to choose with all those GovShare chief. Hey, they were voting wrongly. The APAT agent, I think, came around 11 or 12. What is about my voter is hard. They don't tell me but don't move because like with you, but for otherwise, it's one of those things. It's politics. You learn from because voters are like that. I think one thing that you must accept, voters of KwaZulu-Natal are starting to be like, if I can put it not in a bad way, they are like to be voters of the first world. Voters of the first world. They are not known of voting a party.
Yeah.
They vote Democrats, you do well, they retain you, you do bad, they remove you. Some of the presidents in US, they serve one term. You see?
Joe Biden.
For example, Joe Biden. By the way, Joe Biden removed the president who served one
Trump,
term.
Trump
Trump served one term. They said that this guy is not longer making America great again. He said he's going to make it great again. Then they gave Biden. Biden, I think he messed up well. They brought Trump
They said
again.
no.
So then I think if you look at the KZN voters, you must also not leave that variable of they have been proven of changing allegiance. They've changed allegiance, left the IFP, gave us, in some point, left the IFP, gave the NFP.
The NFP pound.
They've sometimes liquidated Minority Front. They've got that. Sometimes they gave UTM. Forget.
Yeah.
UTM got a huge vote in 1999. But over time, they neglected UTM. It didn't live to their expectations. What that tells us is that as parties, we must know one thing. You must earn the vote, the trust of a voter each and every day.
Thank you, Sabonga Mabuso, and also people can follow us on our social media pages and go to subscription lapha ku YouTube and subscribe. Ukwazi ukubona most of our videos that we post. Siyabonga kakhulu with your support, guys.
Thank you very much. Sure.